Laughing at My Nightmare, a memoir penned by Shane Burcaw in 2014, offers readers a candid glimpse into the life of a young man who has become a notable presence on the internet through his eponymous Tumblr, where he shares his experiences living with spinal muscular atrophy. Through a blend of snarky commentary, self-deprecating humor, unfiltered details about his disability, and the spirited swagger of a typical teenager peppered with colorful language, Burcaw's book endeavors to illustrate just how much he resembles any other 18-year-old. He strives to convey that his disability should not define how the world perceives him. From birth, Burcaw has grappled with spinal muscular atrophy, a progressive condition stemming from the body's inability to produce an enzyme crucial for the development and maintenance of muscle tissue. This condition not only results in physical abnormalities but also entails a gradual weakening of his body, rendering his muscles progressively less functional. Nevertheless, his disability leaves his mental faculties untouched, and he takes pride in his above-average intelligence and his ability to confront his disability with an upbeat and non-defeatist attitude. The memoir delves into Burcaw's daily life, offering unvarnished insights into his routine. It commences with a scene in which his brother Andrew aids him in the bathroom, providing readers with a grounded perspective on his life. Burcaw fearlessly recounts moments such as channeling football color commentary instead of resorting to profanity during painful monthly injections at the doctor's office. He vividly portrays the fear he experiences when his head loses balance, jeopardizing his ability to breathe. At any given moment, a triumphant instant can swiftly transform into a potentially life-threatening situation. He recalls an instance when he was about to take the stage to address an auditorium full of fans, and the apprehension that they might rush the stage in excitement, inadvertently jostling his wheelchair and risking harm to his neck. However, despite the nature of these revelations, Burcaw infuses his daily struggles with humor, allowing readers to sense the young man's courage as he endeavors to accomplish as much as possible in the face of danger and adversity. At the core of the memoir lies Burcaw's fervent desire to be perceived as normal, akin to any other teenager. His focus centers on projecting an image of utmost coolness, accentuating his mischievous sense of fun, his friendships, his participation in sports, his active and widely followed social media presence via his Laughing at My Nightmare Tumblr, and his romantic prospects. Yet, some readers have observed that in his pursuit of being seen as ordinary and not diverging from the norm, Burcaw inadvertently distances himself from other disabled teens to such an extent that he risks alienating his audience. In his quest, Burcaw often portrays fellow disabled individuals in a judgmental and stereotypical light, creating sections within the book that imply a sense of superiority over those with mental, emotional, or social disabilities. He dismisses them with derogatory language, characterizing them as prone to tantrums, drooling, and unappealing. This attitude is surprising, given that his advocacy primarily revolves around promoting tolerance and rejecting marginalization, a predicament he himself has endured. For instance, a section recounting Burcaw's need to attend the adapted PE class for special needs students due to his wheelchair usage describes the mentally disabled individuals he encountered therein. Derogatory terms, implying that they consistently emitted unpleasant odors and solely conversed about Disney movies. Similarly, a passage that portrays the other passengers of a special needs bus ridicules their symptomatic behaviors. It's evident from Burcaw's vivid descriptions that he heavily relies on his family for most aspects of his daily life, considering his inability to walk, hold up his head, chew, or speak due to the loss of muscle control governing these functions. Their unwavering support and encouragement have been instrumental in aiding his psychological adaptation to his disability. However, the memoir tends to relegate his parents and brother to the periphery, with only occasional mentions scattered throughout. What lingers most prominently from Burcaw's narrative is his philosophy on approaching life. To tackle the challenges that arise, Burcaw employs what he terms the will it matter in 10 years rule. When confronted with the prospect of ending a relationship or dealing with a broken bone, he poses a fundamental question: will this circumstance hold significance in 10 years? Since most problems ultimately won't, there's no reason to expend excessive worry on them. For those issues that do hold enduring importance, a follow-up question arises: can he take any action to address the problem? When it comes to matters like the gradual loss of muscle function or the loss of a loved one, the answer invariably points to futility. Thus, he advocates letting go of concerns about these problems. By adopting this approach, he focuses his attention and efforts solely on genuine problems amenable to achievable solutions. The memoir concludes on an endearing note as Burcaw recounts his encounter with and the initiation of a romantic relationship with his girlfriend. He doesn't shy away from discussing sexuality and disability, a topic that often remains unexplored in depth. Simultaneously, he acknowledges that growing close to his girlfriend has entailed the necessity of teaching her how to provide physical care for him when they are together. For instance, before embarking on their dates, she needed to learn how to support his head if he were to lose the ability to hold it up. As Burcaw describes, while their activities may not encompass every possibility, such as mountain climbing, he derives immense joy from his ability to make her laugh. He appreciates that she is a girl who is willing to make it work. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.